thousands of people are diagnosed with life-threatening blood cancers like leukemia and lymphoma every year.
And a cure is waiting. All that's needed is guys and someone to be the match. Kylie is live at Be the Match offices in Minneapolis with a new approach they're using to get men to sign up. Kylie?
Hi, Kim. Yeah, it's really interesting. I didn't know that there was such a need for young men to get signed up with Be the Match, and we have Amy Alleghi here with us this morning from Be the Match. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Of course. Tell me a little bit about Be the Match, for people don't know. I mean, this company's been, or this nonprofit's been around for 30 years, and it's local too.
It is. Be the Match is a nonprofit organization. We've been here for about 30 years, and we're headquartered here in Minneapolis in the North Loop, right across from Target Field.
And you guys pair people to find bone marrow transplants, is that right?
We do. We're a community of dedicated employees, volunteers, and healthcare professionals. And we provide life-saving cures for people that are diagnosed with cancers, such as leukemia and lymphoma.
And so you want people to get signed up, but I didn't realize that there was such a need for young men, and that's what the next few days are all about.
Yeah, it is what the next few days are all about. And as Be the Match recognized our need for more young men to join the registry, we launched our Be the Guy campaign about a year ago. And through that campaign, we've had well over 10,000 young men join our registry. Now, of course, people ask, why young men? And we welcome and encourage young women to join the registry as well. But young men typically men typically tend to have a higher body mass, and young people typically have less health issues. So for us, more body mass, more marrow typically results in more healthier transplants.
And so you are doing a big Facebook Live push over the next couple of days. Tell me about that.
We are, and we're really excited about it. As our team sat down and started to brainstorm, what's next and how can we match this incredible response we've already had to our campaign, we came up with the idea for a modern-day telethon. And Facebook Live, of course, is the perfect place for that.
And you guys are going to be just having different guys coming in and signing up?
Well, yes, we are. We have, over the next 3 days, we have a lot of talent from a lot of really fun guys. And some are names they are local and national celebrities, and others are guys. And those are the guys we really want to have come join our registry.
I think there's a lot of misconceptions about donating bone marrow, because I think a lot of people think it's really scary, really invasive, and that's a lot of times not the case anymore.
Yeah, that is true. There are a lot of misperceptions, and betheguy.org is a great place for people to go, check out some of those misperceptions and understand what the truths are. One of them really is the pain factor. And it is typically not, as painful as it may be portrayed in certain TV shows or movies. So we encourage you to come visit bethematch.org or betheguy.org and understand and educate yourself a little bit more.
And I know that, I didn't know that until this morning, 80% of these procedures are actually done when people are awake. It's kind of like donating plasma.
It is. It's a procedure that you don't use any kind of anesthesia, and it takes a few hours.
Fantastic. Okay, well, we're excited to see what happens on the Facebook Live over the next couple of days. This big push. We are linking to their Facebook page, to that different website where you can find all the information and learn more about the facts, because one of the things about donating bone marrow is that it's so specific. It's not like donating blood where there's just a few types. You really have to find these different matches based on your ancestry. So it's important to have as many possible people in this registry as you can.
Yep, you need a big database. I have done the swab myself. It's pretty easy to do. So Kylie, hopefully starting today, some celebrities are going live on social media to help save lives.
Yeah, when we heard about the Marrow-thon campaign that nonprofit Be the Match is using, we thought it was pretty interesting. They're trying to get 10,000 young men registered to donate. And why young men? Kylie Bearse live at the Be the Match headquarters in Minneapolis to tell us more. Hey, Kylie.
Hey, Jason. Yeah, this is all about getting young men signed up to become a bone marrow donor. And so this is a big push over the next couple of days. And like you said, it's on social media. And we're here at Be the Match with Amy Alleghi. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Of course. And this is really exciting. We want to talk more about what you're going to be doing on Facebook in a second. But let's tell people, for those who don't know, what is Be the Match? What do you guys do?
Well, Be the Match is a nonprofit organization that has been here for the past 30 years. And we are a community of dedicated employees, volunteers, and healthcare professionals that facilitate life-saving cures for people that are diagnosed with cancers such as leukemia and lymphoma.
So you guys have a big registry, and if someone needs a bone marrow transplant, they come to you guys, and then you help to match them up?
We do. We have millions of people on our registry, and our job is to match our registry members with patients in need to provide life-saving bone marrow transplants.
Which is pretty incredible. And when we talk about a bone marrow transplant, it's not like getting a blood donor where there's a couple of different ones. It actually matches your ancestry almost, to a T.
Yes, it does. It's pretty fascinating. And we also know that men are a great target audience for us. And while we welcome and encourage women to join the registry as well, men typically have a higher body mass, and younger people typically have less health issues. So young, healthy people joining our registry facilitate more life-saving matches.
So that's what the next couple of days on Facebook are all about. Why on Facebook Live?
Well, our team got together, and we have launched a campaign about a year ago called Be the Guy, and it's on betheguy.org. And through that campaign, we've had well over 10,000 young men join the registry. And we got together and brainstormed what would be next and how could we encourage 10,000 more young men to join the registry in a short period of time.
So what's going to be on Facebook Live? What are people going to be watching?
Well, we determined that a modern-day telethon was the right way to go, and on Facebook Live. And we have some local and national celebrities and also just some of our regular guys. And you can come and see some professional yo-yoing, maybe a little beard sculpting, and some pogo sticking. So hopefully people will join us today starting at noon.
And so it's about 10 minutes for each guy, and the reason you did that time frame is because that's how long it takes to sign up. It's that easy.
Exactly, it is that easy. 10 minutes to sign up, and we just ask for people to be committed when called, to be a hero and to save a life.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations. It should be a fun couple of days, and that push to get 10,000 guys signed up is important. And also on those websites that we're going to link to on our website, WCCO.com/links, there's a lot of misconceptions about being a bone marrow donor. It doesn't cost you anything. There's not as much pain as people think is associated with it. So all those myths have been dispelled on those websites if you're interested.
Very cool. Pogo sticking, Kylie, beard sculpting.
Yeah.
What are you most interested in?
Beard sculpting for the most part. I'm hoping there's like a little bit of a mustache that, like the curly cue that happens at the end.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about.
Handlebar mustache for sure. Very nice. Thanks, Kylie.